Hello world, this is Mr. Miracle again. Um, well, I've been there for about at least 2 weeks. I was taking just a relaxing mode. I decided some other things I to be dealt with in my life, so I was a little busy. I would have came a couple days ago, but it was raining, so I decided to hell with it, right? Anyways, today I'm gonna do one style, but the style I'm doing, it really buzz me out. So I switched out which is for a while, so I figured I'd do this one, you know what I mean? One style, but like I said, from how I started this was a little while back. I noticed it gives good results. It's painful though, man, but it gets good results. You know, like Buffy, it tastes horrible, but it works. You know what I mean? Same shit, man. Painful results, but after you're done, you wait a few days, you see it, man. You see the difference real quickly. Anyways, the, the underbar, what do I call it first time? That's what I'm doing. Let me just get a shot of water and I start. All right. I'm gonna do a few seconds quickly, and then we're gonna proceed. Well, people, famous parts of Canada. And you know right now. Remember before COVID-19, they were shutting down these farms and all that stuff. You know, now this COVID-19, in a lot of countries they did not send them to go to the farms, right? I've noticed that. They did send with the farmer, with the farm. And then all of a sudden, a magical virus happens to appear out of nowhere. That is killing people, man. Mm. You got some naturally sick, dying, all kinds of stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? Making people take vaccines, talking about stop this, stop that, right now. Just a few years later, after the shit's gone, and they say, well, you don't really need the vaccine because it can't stop the other level. That kind of bullshit was that. I remember them talking about if you want to eat out, you know the vaccine, you can't get some rest of the shit. You know people what that was? Now they start to realize what it is. That's what it says in Revelation. Remember what it said in Revelation? Think about it. That was a test. He wrote the mark, right? Can't buy or sell. What did they do slowly? Like you get certain things, but you got that fucking vaccine, you couldn't go certain places, but you got certain things. You can do things. People of the world. So look back to all that and look at the way things are. Read it. Go to the Bible, Revelation, I think it's Revelation 13. I don't know where it's 13, but I believe it's 13 to talk about it, right? About the buying and selling. If it's not 13, it's 14, but it talks about the buying and selling. You cannot do not with this money. That COVID-19 vaccine situation, that was a test. It was a test to see how people would obey the government, dog. You people failed. A lot of you people that took that mark, you failed, man. You couldn't pass. Because guess what? Your name was also documented, right? Your SIN number is documented, your name is documented. And you get the vaccine that they said then won't matter. So guess what? You inject something in your body that's not part of your body. in your body. For no reason. People learn they have to work. They want to keep their condo, right? That course, you know what I'm saying? That 911, that's what that testosterone, you know what I'm saying? They want to keep on that to get that shot, right? Mm. Some people took that shot and they died. I remember there was a nurse. It's so like, took a shot. And then she dropped. Boom. They come back. It looked like her blood. They said it wasn't her. Come on, man. Come on, world. What's going on here, man? People around the world, you don't see what's happening? It's being done right in front of your eyes. They're not even hiding it no more. They're showing to you. It's just, you're not looking. And whoever is looking, that's looking, those are the ones that are fucking very intelligent. They can see it. They can see on top of what's coming. That was a test, man. People, you don't even see it. Think of it. You're about to talk to Mark the Beast, right? By yourself. You got tested. You want to eat your steak? You want to go to the gym? You want to go out to some fancy restaurant? You got to have that mark. And a lot of you people, when you want to keep that job, took that mark, right? And then the ones that didn't take that mark, and they lost their jobs, you know, okay, it was painful, but guess what? That showed you one thing only. What that showed people? That's fucking what it is? You know, being forced? Well, it wasn't forced, it was a either do it or be fired, right? So that's forcing. That's not really a choice. Yeah, the choice is you keep your job or you have to leave. That was it. That's a very unfair choice. Now, a lot of people have to leave the jobs after they send it back to the company, you know? Do you realize you can actually sue your employer? Fire, you know? Yeah, because the back end, they said it's not whatever. You sue them. You get paid. If you do it in a group collection, like 40 people or more, you get millions of that shit. Multi-millions. I don't want to do this one. This one here, I'm just saying it after now. It really fucking hurts me after a while, right? It does, man. It fucking hurts. Oh, man. It's always been at even slow. now, before I get talk any further, okay, I say thank you to the Lord, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. You know what I mean? Without you, I wouldn't be here today, so thank you very much. My parents, thank you. Mom and dad. Without you, definitely there's no me, you know what I mean? Mm. To the 12 tribes, thank you. Without your survival, I would not be alive either, because survival is like long ship right, right? Um, to my entire race, thank you. You know, without you, I wouldn't be here either. You know what I mean? Good people. Anyways, that's what I was saying. Well, if you look at it now in a different lens, that COVID-19 stuff, that vaccine, right? That you couldn't go to certain stores and stuff. You couldn't buy certain things. You couldn't get certain things and all that stuff. Then all of a sudden they had those piece of robots and all that stuff. Blase, blase, blase. That's cool now. You don't make money. I got you. But people, look at it. That was an experiment. That was a worldwide experiment. Remember, the Bible talks about the mark. You can't buy something anywhere in the world, right? What happened here? The same shit. That was an experiment, man. We, as human beings, were being experimented as guinea pigs to see if they could put the mark on us and see who would obey and who would not. I guess what? The majority of the people on this planet got the shot. We know that. Especially if they're working. You know for a fact they got that shot, right? Now, those people are off the list. Let's just say, right, hypothetically, Christ is coming in the next 7 years, okay? Let's say he comes in 7 fucking years. So that means he looks at that vaccine in their body, they're off the list already. If he is coming, that would be sort of a mark, right? They give it to get what they want, right? Okay. So technically they chose flesh over well, if you believe in that, right? That's how it works. That's how it works. If you believe in God, then yes. What I'm saying is understand. If you don't believe in God, then you can just listen if you want to listen. If you don't want to listen, you do what I do. Anyway, so think about it. If this is in the context of right, the aspect of right now, and the people took that vaccine, took the mark of the beast. And people that refused the vaccine or said no. Those the ones that this is not, right? If we got to that situation. Now you're going to go to beef, right? You put it down. Now people do get the vaccine, right? The prices are coming as well. That means 144,000 children to save in the Bible would be the people that take the vaccine. If you go people, it's in that group, right? Remember, it's like we don't want people on earth took the vaccine than least. There's more than least. We know that for a fact. So that means 140,000 is in the group of least. The ones who bought it are still clean. So remember that Moderna vaccine, what they said, it added a new chromosome to the body. How the fuck do you take a vaccine and add a whole new chromosome that God never gave you? You wasn't born with it, but now it's in there. So here's the question: what can that chromosome do then? Chromosomes are very important fucking job in the body, you know what I mean? So to have a whole new chromosome, what does that chromosome do? That's the question people should be asking. Whoever's ever done a vaccine. What does that fucking? They say if you take that vaccine, you have a new chromosome in your body. You should check it out and see what the fuck is that chromosome doing. Don't live your body. Just find out, man. Because that's crazy. A vaccine, I gave you a whole, and all the people that gave vaccine, the biggest one was Moderna, right? And then that's and Moderna is the one with the fucking, new shot. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So, not your body, you wasn't born with it, and now it's put there. So now, all these people that vaccine has that with the extra new strain in their body, you are not human no more. Not 100%. Because you have a whole new strength of like, oh, everyone's born one way, right? They have the virus chromosome. When you have a new chromosome, it means you are not part of the DNA anymore. But now your son is not part of your DNA birth. Now you gotta be by your body. I know saying. So if you look at that way, if you do the opposite to the left, right? There's no way, right? You are human. That 100% is gone. A whole new fucking chromosome is out of your body. What are you? You are not 100% human. What are you? Can we trust you as a human being now? Because whatever's in your body is not. Are you getting something that we don't know about? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Black 50. Yeah, what's this? 121. Yeah, that's friggin'. I guess this one's really hard night. Like, when it first started, it seems very simple, but as you're going, oh man. Wow, you feel that, man. You feel that. Your arms, especially your right here, your forearm. As you're going, you can feel that blood that's getting tense, you know what I mean? Whew. Oh, well, it's gonna start the water. Wow. Like, I have the solution for my arms, but you know what? I'm not gonna use it because why? I haven't done it for a while, so I want the muscles to hurt, you know what I mean? I want the muscles to hurt, right? Like without really straining it, my muscle whatsoever. But I want it to hurt, so I'm gonna make it do it. Not no solution to heal. Just boom. Do as much as my body can do today, and then like I want 120. I can really feel it, you know what I mean? So it's like fuck, and Damn. I ain't gonna lie, it fucking, sorry. It hurts. That move actually hurts, man. Especially this time, I can feel it just, that blood is just racing, man. So, when you do this one here, if you do like 16 all the up and you start really feeling your arm, I recommend you give your arms about like 3.5 minutes. Let that blood, move so you can do it. Because I'm telling you, I did 60 twice now, and I'm really feeling it, especially in my forearm, right? It's crazy. So I just tell you, like, when you do this, please don't strain yourself. Do enjoy, and do what your body can do. Don't go fast enough. There's no reason to strain yourself when you could always, just do another step later and keep going. When you strain yourself, you can rip something. You see what I'm saying? The strain is not easy. The strain to rip a muscle or a tendon. If you rip a tendon, you're fucked. You're out. And even if that heals, you can't be doing it the same way because why that together like a tendon, You gotta take your chance and do it. That's gonna heal 100%, not 90%, not 99%. That's 110%. Even if you said you're 100%, I would say you still take another week off just to make sure. You can say 100%, and maybe it is 100%, but it's still weak. So to me, it needs to relax some more, right? If it feels healed, let the muscle relax. Build the strength back in that situation where it is. And then it's okay. Yeah, people, like I said, if you look at the concept of what the Bible of Revelation says, this is funny. Every Bible in the world has this same story. Certain are different, yes, but this story is all in every single Bible. Every Bible I've heard has the same story, especially about the mark of the beast, buying and selling. You cannot buy or sell anything without this mark, and then COVID-19. They didn't say you could buy some anything, right? But it was a high degree though. You want those things that has a big whatever, you could just walk. No. Or something if you went, more or less, you'd have to know people or the family, you know what I mean? If you wasn't in those situation. So now let's take to heat it, man. That COVID-19 situation, now if you look at it a different way, it was not what they said it was. It was a test. It's a test for the mark of obedience. Who will be obedient to the government, who will not. It was our fault. A lot of people around the world just they take vaccine, blah blah. One country, no one was taking the vaccine. All of a sudden, the kid died. Boom, I was taking the vaccine, right? You know that one? People were like hesitant. So that kid is died from COVID-19. So that means a serious strain was released, but I mean a high doses. You feel that for the guy, very bad. It just doesn't make sense. Around the world, we've been lied to, man. We've still been lied to. You can't say everyone's looking at one way, but no one's looking at the picture, man. No one's looking look at the real picture. Remember what happened? You couldn't do certain things, right? It wasn't martial law, but it wasn't okay, hold on. It wasn't martial law, but it was the borderline. It was the borderline, you know what I'm saying? It was really close. believe it. Just look at what we just experienced a few years ago, and what was the rules were, right? And what you could do, what you couldn't do if you didn't have this situation. And then read Revelation and tell me if that is not a fucking, is it just a coincidence? Or is that, or like I said, it was a stage or a practice for what they plan to do in the near future. And they had to test it up to see who would obey and who would not, how people would listen, how people would not. They got the social insurance numbers, right? Remember that. So they know the people in the land who did it. They can see their pictures and stuff. Look at it. You get everything up. Just to find out shortly after we denied it. Wow. Forward. Wow. 181 right now. Whew, man. I tell you what, that's really effective shit, man. I'm not sure if I could do. Nah, no, for a fact, I'm not even trying to do 1,000. No fucking way. No way. It really hurts a lot. I'm gonna try. You know, I mean, honestly, well, it's fucking hard. I'm gonna try to do like 440. I'm gonna try. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking. It's that fucking hard, man. I'm gonna try to do 440, but it is fucking wow. Wow. 440. Yeah, I think. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's 300. Oh yeah. So the Jays, thanks. Congratulations for winning, man. You know, it was 5-2 they won, right? Yeah, 5-2. That was like 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. 3 days ago. 5-2. So is the Yankees up or is it another game? Anybody knows? Let it be quick. Thanks so much. Like my arms hurt. Shit. Let me see Superman. Like I said, I'm glad I started this first one. I'm glad I made this one, man. Yeah, I made this movie. Thank you, Johnny. Wow, it fucking like I said, it hurts on account, man. But the results, man, are good results, man. It's very good results. It's just painful. Force. That's force. That's wow. So 180, 161. That's 242. That's crazy, man. 32, 36 and what, 300. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's hot, you know. It's really fucking hot, man. Woo. I need a shot of water. Give me a second. I gotta get a shot of water, man. But this is hot, man. I can't. I'm not gonna lie to you, world. I can't do 1,000 of this. Not that one. Sorry. I had to look. Like I said, well, like I have the thing from the muscle, but I'm not gonna do this today. I want my body to have like to get the real its own tension. I don't want to oversee tension. My body gets real tension itself and its own, so the body understands its own actual pain. It knows its limits, man. That's how good the body will move no further, right? Because I push it to as much as it takes. Wow. They were 240, I said 61 to 300. 58 to 300 exactly. Sorry, man. So y'all know where we're going. Like I said, that one there, it really burns the muscle, man. But the result is very good. But make sure I'm lazy, though. I'll tell you that. After that, you know, like, when I've done this, I'm going straight to the yard. I don't really want to smoke, but I just go straight to fucking sleep. Yeah, I don't give a damn. Yeah, man, I really want to go over to sleep, relax. I'll wake up with some people or this or that. But after this, I apologize for getting well, you know. It's yawning away. Body just, this thing is draining my body, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, it's taking up, it's looking at the picture. But like I said, there are words that we work with. And this is the most I've done this far. I'm not mistaken. I think this is the highest I've gone so far. Yeah. And I think I've done was 200 or 240 now. I don't want to go like 600 fair. I want to at least do 400. Right? 440. 420, 440. I want to do something like that. I at least hit the 400 mark. Like I said, it fucking hurts. My fingers, my curling, decided. But I think it's better that I've been on top of this glove, you know. So yeah, that's probably part of it. It's like it's more. I guess it's more resilience. I put in the work on it. But this area hurts the most, so it's more resilience. This muscle feels like it's getting more blood trapped with this extra blood than this one. Like, I hold it right now, I can feel the weight. We'll show you what. So. Hold on, well, I gotta say something to the Lord above, yo. Almighty God above, thank you for the shelter, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the roof over my head, clothes on my back, you know what I'm saying? Food in my belly, all the good things, man. Thank you. I ain't greedy, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for what I got, yo. I just want to thank you. Not even got content, yo, but I'm fucking content, man. Straight up, I'm grateful when something ain't got shit, you know what I mean? Like, I people are doing couch surfing and stuff. Like I said, I know that it sucks, man. Like, well, younger I do that. You know, and I hope you guys, as I get older, I don't ever have to do it in life ever again, man. But anything's possible, right? The way this world is going, people are start being manipulated. And literally, have to simulate no option. It's to the point where families gonna have to know families just keep one fucking house, man. It's gonna get real horrible. So a lot of people that's in Canada right now, that's from other countries, that when they're growing up, you have to do the farm stuff. Yo, if you have a houses around in Canada, start growing the foods you have to eat. And start growing your potatoes, your corn, your fucking tomatoes, your cucumbers, all that shit. Start growing it, man, yourselves. Being serious. You have a nice house. You have a lawn in the front. Yo, fuck that driveway, man. Grow food. Straight up, grow that food. That food is more important than fucking that kind of driveway in the future. Believe me, I tell you that. A lot of food. If you can grow food, man, grow your food, man. Grow your fucking food. All the vegetables and fruits you love, well, grow it. Stop buying it. Just grow it yourself. Believe me when I tell you that, grow it yourself, man. We're at 240. Oh, man. That is, wait, 355. Check. 335. 262. What's that? I apologize. 240, right? Yeah, 240. It's 215. 563, right? So 215. Yeah. What's that? Sorry, 350. 350. We're 85 away. 85 away. So, anyways, bro. So we're at 315. Shit. 315. 85 one. I go to 400. I just said what that 400, right? I can feel it. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I can feel the. This is wow. Like at 1,000? Not today. But I've never even. Like what I right now, I've already passed my limit. So most of it was 200 before, right? If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I know it's not past 200, you know what I mean? And now, today, I already went past what I was doing before, right? No, I was wrong. The most I done was, I think it was 100 or 120. The most I did before this. Yeah. This is the highest so far. So it's 310, so I already broke my record. But I want to go all day. My fingers are getting tired now, right? So it's the push it up to 400. Now I want to go back, chill out, relax, get some rest, and I'll do this for tomorrow. Anybody out there, I tell you right now, you gotta go down this stuff. Any dream is possible, man. Any good dream is possible. It's just, you know what I mean? When you look at you, which door are you taking? Is it God's door? Or is it the devil's door, right? You know it because of the door you're taking, right? But any dream is possible. It's just which door you take. Either God or the devil. But both doors have sort of the same result. It's just the finale. That's the fucking difference, you know what I mean? It's the finale. It's the reason it's different. You know, the beginning and the end. Because in the finale, as I said, it's like the movie The Omen. God shows his face, right? And people start sniffing, right? So it's the same concept, right? it's the same ride, but when we get to the end of the ride, the truth is played out. The guy really made got blind. So be careful when you see the in this world. I'm talking anyway. They should let it know anyway. I'm talking anyway. Be careful what you do in the world. Decisions makes your life a case of life, you know what I'm saying? Decisions, man. Be careful the decisions you make in the market. It's not the world. A lot of people, my last week I stopped for situation and stuff. I ain't lying, man. I'm not lying. I walk. Like when I was growing up, yeah, I did a lot. I did. But sometimes, like I said, when you learn to drink it, and just like a whole bunch of alcohol stuff. I was just kind of like, party outside, teenagers. Boom. I'm there. I was saying like fucking 40 light years. And we're like, suddenly it was back to that, like, I used like Caleb. And then they get, wow, no. I was like, oh no, yo. Because I know it's when they get wild, you know, they slowly start skipping those racist jokes. You want to kill the motherfucker, where you're like, yeah. It's like the fucking like a wolves, man. And then like, I hear some joke, but some jokes is not funny. Especially when it comes to the race, you know? When you're intoxicated, and then it's like, oh, don't hit a race drop. What the fuck? So what if you drop, man? You're saying what the fuck you mean, right? When you're inebriated, they say you speak truth, right? But guess what? When that person's saying to you what the fuck he's saying, he's telling you his truth, right? Every time someone's like, oh, I didn't mean it's just alcohol. What the fuck is alcohol? That's the truth, bro. The alcohol is, you know what alcohol is? Alcohol is what you call the spirit of truth, right? It comes right out of you. Because that know you might know if you shouldn't say it, but you don't even give a fuck. You're in a different state, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what that means. Oh wow, I felt that, man. Wow, I felt that. Okay, well, so that's 375. 375 now. I'm fucking, wow. My arms hurt. It hurts. No lie, it fucking hurts, man. But I'm like I said, I could use the muscle relaxer to help it, but I figure, you know what? Let the. It's been a while. I haven't done this volume anyway. Let the muscle get the real pain of it, right? No something extra strain. Let the body know the full extent of what this is. So now when I fully heal, it was a lot stronger before. Okay, you're also at 375. I got 25 more to go. I'm done, man. Let's see how long we've been on here for. Oh wow, just on an hour, 57 minutes. Like I want to do it right now, but I can't, man, because my muscles have to. I need at least that whole 3 minutes. Wow. So we over now, but it's all good, man. At least it's done, you know. I could really. Like when I was doing the last one, I had to kind of pull back a little, just like getting by this. Wow. That's all I gotta say, man. That stuff, this stuff really works, man. I lost it. Like my body, it seems different. You know what I mean? I can't explain it. It just feels different. And the thing is, what I like about this the most, that yes, you gain muscle, but the thing I like about the most is, in the process of gaining muscle, it's not bulky. You know what I mean? It's lean. It's inside. It's not like yeah. Yes, you can tell her, if you know me, you can tell her I'm a little stronger, but it's not like in a way where I'm like walking like this. You know what I mean? That's too. Like I'm not knocking it down. I used to have it when I was young. You know? I'm not knocking it down, but the way I look at it, it's like if you have to fight someone, and you're a match like that. Yes, if you hit them, it's gonna fucking hurt. Of course it is, right? A lot of impact power. But at the same time, when you swing and swing, you miss a few times, you get tired quickly. If you're not a trained fighter, even a small guy can fuck you up because you're not trained, man. You don't know how to defend that body to its fullest extent, how to use its power properly. You don't know because it's not trained, man. Yeah, it's trained to get built, get big and strong, but it's not trained to fucking endure and stuff, man. That's why I like to do this. Like I said, it's about losing weight and stuff, you know what I mean? Okay. So, it's about losing weight and stuff, right? But better health, but at the same time, you gain muscle. No matter how you look at it, you gain muscle. So if you gain muscle, like I said, this is lean muscle. It sounds to me like you should do inner muscle, but the difference is there's no weight to it. It's just your body completely. Like, yeah, he did it with the lightest weight possible, what was it? Probably the 10 bar weight at a time. Light. I mean, he's doing massive high reps. We're doing high reps with the body. It's just a small difference. Well, it's the same concept, right? Body is lean and it's strong at the same time. Definition of muscle is not the same. Why? Because you're not using something to expand the muscle. You're doing something to burn fat and still make muscle, but not massive muscle. So if it's not massive muscle, where's the power then? It's inside, right? It's concealed. Remember, if the body is expanding, how is it the muscle is there, right? It might not be a massive amount of expansion, but it's a big. But if it's big enough, guess what? Then you know for a fact there's power in that fucking body, especially by the body's endurance and what they do. Weights is good now, but there's some pistol weights and some pistol this. I wonder whose body would last longer. Like, if someone start doing this for, let's say, 3 months, and someone start doing the weights for 3 months, whose body strength, but this is very fast. Guy that can reach 3 months, but the guy that's not doing this for 3 months. Not as good. This one, 25%. Well, 25 more. I'm not gonna leave, man. Oh wow. What? Wow. Okay, well, so 375, 60, that's 445. 445. So I passed myself the other day, you know what I mean? I said 400 445. Let me see 5-1. It's different. 450, right? Okay, I did 450. I man, my arms. Whew, it's feeling it, you know. And I can I go further? Yes, I can. I'm not gonna lie to you, I can go further, but I don't want to strain them. But I can really. It's like wow, I can feel the blood pressure, man. I can feel this one. I could probably do maybe 50 more. I mean, after I can break them, but I could probably do 50 more. But I'll save it for the next time, man. Man. It is, bro. This is Jacko with the Benjamin Nutbreakers. This has changed my life in a good way. You know, my health and all that stuff has improved drastically, man. Thank you, Lord above. And you know, like I feel a lot healthier. You know, people I tell you right now, this is a new way of the future. I'm telling you, this. People talk about they want to lose weight, they want to lose weight, they want to lose weight. This is it. This is it, man. And you can do this whenever the fuck you have time, right? I'll tell anybody. You don't have to do this every day. You can do this once a week, you know what I mean? If you do it once a week, just make sure you build your body to high reps, you know what I'm saying? But you can do it once a week, man. You'll still lose weight. Now, if you do it once a week, in the beginning, when you first do this in the beginning, your body can do at least two times a week. You can do it, you know, beginning and end of the week, you can do it, right? But if you don't want to do it, don't. That's fine. But as you're gradually doing it, you start noticing your body the first month or so. Like I said, your body starts changing. Just eat. Like if you want to eat certain foods, Let's just say before you want to buy chips, now you want to buy a fucking smoothie. You want to buy chocolate. Now you want something like a vegetable meal or something. Mm. Your body it will start changing itself. It goes in your mind. You know what I mean? You're supposed to go. You don't have to go to that. Wait, watch this. You just do this, and your body itself will tell you what it needs. Like, as you do this more and more, you could actually eat junk food again. Guess you want to know why? Because your body's burning so much. When you get to the toilet, your body's burning so much fucking calories. Even if you eat junk food, it will disappear. It will, because there's so much. If your body's not used to it, right? So you know you haven't done for a couple of days, but all that work you did, that blood is still moving, dog. I'm telling you, it's still moving. It's moving like 3-4 days straight. Going. I noticed that I eat what I want, and I'm still not. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I gain weight, I just want to feel quickly. Boom, it's gone. You know. It's just like gone. Now, but you see that you do this a lot too. Your body, after a while, it's going to turn to muscle, right? You're going to get more muscle, but it's not massive muscle. It's a lean kind of muscle, but it's still muscle, right? So, you know, they say muscle weighs heavier than fat. So as that fat's burning away, now the muscle's coming in. Like I said, it's not heavy muscle, but it's still muscle, right? World people around the world. Oh yeah, hold on. I forgot. I have to call someone down here. Karma. I know I forgot what to do. I apologize. I handle your business, you know what I mean? And I need you this time to show me the results of your work, girl, because I haven't seen shit, and I want to see the results. You know what I'm saying? I told her I want to see it with my own eyes. I want to see the results of your work of what you do. It's part of something. I gotta see it. You gotta show me, girl, what the fuck's going on here. Of how your systematically handling shit. Anyways, thank you. Now, well, you know, like I said, people up there around the world, anyone could see online. Online is the way of the future. I don't give a fuck no one says. Online shit is the way of the fucking future. But here's the question I want to ask everybody that has the big buckets, the big dollars, right? You guys right now hire, you know, yeah, you're getting the robots and stuff. So if you're getting all these robots and stuff, and your job as a human being is to take care of mankind, right? As best of your ability. So you're making companies and you're hiring robots and you're getting rid of people in the companies. Here's the question. Where they gonna go? You're that greedy that you're making people lose jobs to save a few dollars? Are you fucking for real? When your job as a human being is to take care of your fellow man? No one's saying you can't buy robots, you know, make them work in the business, of course. That's understandable. But why would you release people? People are more reliable than a machine, whatever, but a machine could break down. People don't, they break down, but guess what? You gotta have another person come in. Like, what you're doing is, like, you big guys in the big chain now. Now you're making the prophecy of the Bible come true. The rich get rich and the poor get poor. You're throwing the poor right into the fucking poverty chain. You're gonna make them homeless. Your actions as the big dog as making people homeless, and you don't see that. You see all you see is $1 billion, $1 trillion, but you're not seeing you are hurting people that need homes. Shame on you, man. Like I said, no one's saying you can't have robots, you know, to work in the company, but guess what? Why would you get rid of human people just for robots? You crazy? You want to make massive money? Boom. The day and nights, evenings, you have people working there. No, now watch it. You have massive amount of people working the daytime then, right? Yeah, workers at night also, but a little less. The robots too. Boom, robots. And the people at the same time. Mad money's coming in, man. And let's just say something happened. You need to get all the people out. The workers out. The robots are still there. The robots still do the fucking job. But guess what? Everything's safe, man. You still take care of people. You gotta take. When you have that kind of power, you have to take care of other people. There, it's not about just you. No. You must take care of people. And it's a lower you. Why? Because guess what? Because you're the one that's making them survive. You have all. If you have all the money, And you have a company, and you're gonna take away and put a robot over a human being. Are you sure you're human? Hmm. Are you sure you're human, dog? Because what human being is that stop another human being from eating? That's crazy. Taking care of themselves, that's crazy. Making money to feed their family, that's crazy. Like, if you're doing that, you're not human. You know what I'm saying? You're just not. A human being was not gonna get in the way of someone making money, living, and taking care of the family. They're not gonna do that. Only someone that's fucked up would do it. You know what I mean? So, and you guys right now, so like I think it was Amazon. So they're talking about the robots over people. This is getting ridiculous, man. So all those workers that's in Amazon who has apartments to rent or houses, put mortgage on houses to pay bills, you're gonna just rip it out of their fucking hand, and then now they're illegal buying this stuff. Like, that's not fair, people, man. Come on, man. You gotta be fair, people. Like I said, I understand you're a million-dollar company. That's fine. A multi-billion-dollar company, that's fine. And since you're a multi-billion-dollar company, you have more than enough money to take care of people. But your investment now, you're talking about you want robots to save money. How you can't listen, man. You want to save money. Save what, man? You have billions of fucking dollars, man. You're not gonna live to spend the whole fucking thing. Unless you're stupid with your money. And if you're not stupid with money, there's no way you can live and spend all your fucking money in this lifetime. So it's just greed. That's all it is. It's just greed, man. And when you're really, really greedy, remember, you can believe or not, but God does exist, eh? You can believe or not. If you don't believe, that's up to you, right? Well, when you do close your eyes forever, and you look around and you see a big black dude saying, "Hey, you, Wagwan, how was Earth?" He says to you, "All right, let's look at your life." And he plays it to you and says, "Oh, you did this? This what you did?" Dunham, what you gonna say, dog? Hmm? You're on Earth saying he doesn't exist. You know he exists. All you people that says he doesn't exist, you motherfuckers knows he exists, dog. Remember, your forefathers were there when he actually showed his face in Egypt. Hold on a second, bro. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, all right, man. Yeah. I know it's real, like I was saying, man. Like, you ready, man? Just be ready. A lot of bullshit up there, man. Like I said, that COVID-19 thing, if you look at it now, and the rules of what happened, and you look at the Bible, Revelation 13, and it talks about the fucking buying and selling, COVID-19, it was the same rule, right? Worldwide. Look at China. What? Look at China. They locked down the whole fucking country. Remember that? They're like, yeah, you couldn't do shit. You couldn't walk nothing. Look at that alone. Look at that alone, man. Dangerous times. Anyways, well, this is America. I gotta go. Will you all have to enjoy your day, whatever it is you're doing, and have a good one. It's America out. Goodbye.